Hi, and welcome back. And my name is Ash. And today we're going to do a little try on something quick with the brand Torrid. Torrid is a plus size retailer and they carry sizes usually between size 10 and 30. And you can kind of go on their website. They also have stores, but it seems to be more stores are closing. But sometimes I peruse the Torrid website just because I just be bored sometimes, and I do like clothes. But something that I found out recently that I don't hear a lot of chatter about, not even from Torrid, and I am on their emails and I do follow their social media, so I haven't seen this anywhere, is I noticed they added an additional size to their sizing chart. So technically it's two, I guess. So there's a size 000 and a size 8. The 000 is essentially somewhere in that size 8 range. I'll have to put it up on the screen because I know that their sizes go from usually 00 to 6, and that's the 10 to 30, right? That's the comparable numeric range they use in like vanity sizing, but Torrid does a little bit differently with the numeral, like just like usually a single numeral sizing or a double for the lower size ranges. I think the 00 was essentially a 10 or a medium large, maybe a medium, something like that. But there's a 000, which I think equates to a solid medium, I think, on their size chart. But I was perusing and I was like, they offer a size 8. So I'm to the point now where I am kind of like slowly sizing down in Torrid. So a lot of the things on the site I can't wear unless it's activewear, or if it's like something that's meant to be a little bit baggy anyways, I can still rock it, but I am kind of sizing out. But they added another lower size, so it's like I can still buy clothes from them. So I bought two things in those lower sizes. So we're just gonna take a peek at those real quick and we're gonna see how they fit. Let's get to it. All right, the first thing I got was a premium legging, in their full length legging, in a size 000 in the color Winter Bloom, which is purple. I thought that was really cute. Obviously, where I am right now, it's too hot to wear a legging, but there was a sale, and I was like, I'm just gonna wear these later. So I will be wearing them later. They're a nice length. They're also a pocket legging, so they're pockets. See, look at that. Look at that. I can put stuff in there. Leggings usually tight. So me personally, I mean, whatever I'm putting in this pocket is gonna be bulging out. I don't know if that's a look that I want to give, but I'm gonna wear them when it gets warmer. I mean, cooler, not warmer, because it's warmer now. I'm wearing when it gets cooler, and I'm gonna see how it looks. But you'll see what it looks like here. Okay, so here is the top part. The waistband is thick. She's thick. Yeah. And then the back here, nice enough, right? And then the legging comes in, right? I think that here's the thing about Torrid leggings. I was a fan of their leggings a while ago, but I did start to notice that their leggings started to get a little bit thin, and I stopped buying from them. Because honestly, as much as their leggings cost, and I was getting a thin legging, I might as well just go to Old Navy and get leggings. If I'm being honest, it's just a matter of what I'm paying for the quality, because usually leggings are really good. These remind me of the way that the leggings used to feel, and I hadn't bought leggings in a while from Torrid, so this is really nice for me. It's thick. It's a thicker legging, and I don't see my hand coming through it. Maybe a little bit, maybe my nail. 000. Oh yeah, and you can kind of see through them here. So I even see, this is the problem. Even looking at it now, you can see through it. I'm wearing a white shirt, but you can definitely see through it. So wear darker underwear if you're wearing these. I can already tell. I'll put them on so you can kind of see the fit. I mean, at first glance, they are a nice legging, but it's just sheer. And if I was going to get sheer leggings for the cost of these leggings, I could just go to Old Navy and get leggings. I'm gonna be honest. Now I understand when you get to a certain size, Old Navy's not gonna have those sizes, so you kind of are locked into certain retailers. If you want a size 6 in leggings, which would equate to a size 30, Old Navy only goes up to a 3, 4x. I don't want to misspeak, so I'll put it up on the screen. But they don't have as big as a size range in plus sizes as Torrid does, so you kind of are locked into these. What you can do sometimes, you can get a size up and it's not as bad, but you can already tell. I just showed it up here. It's a little thin. That's why I stopped buying from them. But I'm excited to wear these, and I just know I need to wear dark underwear. The price of the leggings originally are, it doesn't say it on here, but I'm thinking somewhere between $20 and $30, depending on the type of legging that you buy. If you catch a sale and you catch Torrid Cash, you can get them for cheaper. You can get them for that like 15, 10 range, which is comparable to Old Navy. Old Navy might have a sale where it's like in the single digits, usually in wintertime, but comparable. And you would just get a little bit better quality with Torrid. But now it's just like those are close. They're close to the same. I don't know if their goal is to try to make them a little bit better, but whatever. But the next thing I got, I'm really excited about. Okay, the next item that I got from Torrid is the Bombshell High Rise Flare Jean in the color Lincoln Park and in a size 8. Now, I've gotten Bombshell jeans from them before. I have one other pair, and it's like a wide leg jean, and they are nice, but I just don't know if they do Bombshell in wide leg that great. But the Bombshell, yeah, they are good jeans. They do make you look nice, and they are pricey. But like I said, if you catch a sale and you got Torrid cash, you can get them for significantly less than the price that they're listing on the website. Okay, so don't feel like you're gonna just wait. Just wait. Don't pay that full price. But yeah, these are in size 8. They are soft and they're flare. And look at the bottom. Look at how fun that is. I'm going to see if I can get like a closer up look at them. And I'll put a try on portion here so you kind of see what they look like. Look at how pretty that is. So the Bombshell kind of like tucks you in, and they have this waistband here. It's not like a regular waistband. It really sucks you in. Really, really sucks you in. So when I got this in an 8, I was like, I'm a little worried because I don't wear 8s, you know what I mean? But like I said before, I was kind of coming slowly, coming out of their size and range. So when I saw this in 8 and there was another color, I just bought one because I didn't need to. So I was like, why not? And their jeans are good quality. That's what I will say. I've had a pair of their jeans for quite some time now. I think the pair in my closet now, I want to say a few, 3-4 years right now, I'm riding on those jeans. And they are also a Bombshell. And the nice thing about Bombshell is because there is some stretch in this waistband, you can kind of, and now it don't look like a lot now, but as you put it on your body, it like kind of contours. It's like rigid, but also there's stretch. But you can kind of wear these through if you kind of have a fluctuation in weight. Now, if it gets too fluctuating, yeah, you're going to have to size up. But I will say if you just have like, just maybe you got like a bloaty day or something like that, you can wear these through that and it just sucks you in. Now, I like these jeans. Yeah. The price on the website is crazy. I think it was like $99. And the thing is like, I understand paying a little bit more if you are able for that quality. I get it. And the Bombshell jean is a good quality jean, but like $99. That's crazy. But like I said, get to our cash, catch a sale. I don't think I paid $99 for these, but what did I pay for these? I think my total with the leggings and this was somewhere around maybe 60 with the leggings. So if we had to break that down, if the legging was 15, 10 with the sale, and the jeans were 99, but say after my Torrid cash and additional discounts, I'm getting X amount off of it, then my total was for these were probably somewhere around 40 to 50, which I think for a pair of jeans that's good quality is worth it. Now, if I'm buying these from Old Navy, absolutely not. I'm not paying $50 for Old Navy jeans because their jeans, they're mid. They're mid quality. But if I have a pair of jeans that I'm going to wear for years, like the ones in there, okay, yeah, $40, $50, I'll spend it. I'll throw it out there because it's going to last me through seasons, multiple seasons. And I like these, and I think they will. And they do fit very nicely. And I was, how you ever have one of those like low confidence days, and then you throw on a pair of your jeans that you really like, and you're like, I forgot I was who they made these jeans for. You know what I'm saying? I forgot. How could I have forgotten? Because look at that. I mean, that's nice. I want to look at that every day if I was me. And maybe that sounds cocky, but they looked really good. They do contour really, really well. It is a good jean. $99. But it is good jean. I will say that. And I was excited they had a lower size. Now they are tight. That's something for you to think about. And what I will say is my thigh, it is supposed to be slim through the thigh. So it's not doing anything it's not supposed to be doing. It's doing exactly what it needs to. My thighs are just bigger. Even with kind of my fluctuation and changing weight, my thighs are just the biggest part of my body. So ideally, it would just be just a teeny bit less tight in my thigh. But everywhere else is perfect. And it's a jean with a little bit of stretch. So it's gonna, after time, it's gonna change a little bit. It's gonna change. Like many jeans do after time, over time. 10 out of 10 for these jeans. These jeans are good. Leave some comments. Have you started to see lower sizes at Torrid? Because again, like I hadn't heard anybody like talking about it, and I saw it, and I was like, Why is nobody discussing this? They added an additional size. I haven't seen an additional size on the other end, like on the higher end. I think it still goes to 30. You know what? Let me see. Yeah, I haven't seen an additional size on the higher end. I think it still just goes up to 30. Like I haven't seen a 32. But on the lower end, I have seen triple zeros and eights in the pants and like tops and leggings and things like that. As of right now, I feel like they're doing a slow rollout because each day I go on and there's like a handful of stuff that's in those sizes, and then I'll wait a week and there's an additional handful of stuff that's in those sizes. It's like a slow rollout. I'm just wondering if they're trying to see who's gonna buy the stuff, who may not buy it. Obviously, I bought it, but who knows who else is going to buy it. I have so many theories about why they would just extend the lower sizes and not extend the sizes on the higher end. I don't know if they're just noticing there's a trend, because maybe people have been buying those sizes in that, like, we'll say 10 to 16 range. Maybe I'm intrigued about what their numbers tell them as to who's buying most of which sizes, because that just implies to me that people are buying that size range in that 10 to 16, and maybe they've noticed a reduction in those higher sizes and an increase in those other sizes. So maybe that's a signal to them that they just need to add another size on. I also have seen kind of videos from people who are a size 10 or 12 go into Torrid, and they've talked about how the sizing is just a bit generous. And I will agree with that, because I'm not a size 8 anywhere else. I'm not going to go to Old Navy and try to fit into an 8. Why would I do that to myself? I'm definitely not going to fit. But I would go into a Torrid and fit into an 8, because the way that I view it is like Torrid is essentially a size up from some of the other brands. Just like if I went to an Abercrombie site and I looked for the measurements that are on the Torrid website versus the measurements on the Abercrombie site for a 10 and an 8, they're going to be different. And Torrid is going to be more generous in their inches, in their ranges, in terms of where you're sizing. And you're going to size lower on their chart versus where you would size on other retailers. When they extended their ranges, I think a while ago, it wasn't 10 to 30. It was like something to 28. And then they extended their sizes on both sides. And it was like a whole thing that they were adding these sizes. I just remember it being a big rollout. And now they're doing this rollout with this other size, and they're just quiet. Like they just want, it's almost like they kind of want to see how it goes. They just want to tuck it in and see. But I bought them, and they're real, and they're here, and you saw them. So it did happen. This is my internet proof. But anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think, because I got some theories, and then I kind of want to see what the internet wave is in terms of how people feel about sizing and Torrid and all that stuff. I know there's a lot of discussions about plus sizes and the reduction in other retailers, and it was just interesting to see that a plus size retailer would add a size, but just a size in a smaller range rather than upper ranges, which maybe they felt comfortable with the range they had in the upper ranges as a plus size retailer. So I'm intrigued. I just want to know. But anyway, this is my short video about that. I only had 2 items. If I get more, I'll let you know. And I'll let you know how they feel, probably. Just like maybe like a quick video. I mean, I don't think I need to do a Torrid. I don't know. I feel like Torrid is always not controversial, but always kind of like in the range of like people talking about it, about like they only do one thing and all the other stuff is kind of blah, and you know, this is the only thing that people have in this range. And I kind of understand that to an extent, but I think there are more plus size retailers out there also who you can go to that, like, I was a little sad that I no longer fit, because I like those retailers, you know. But anyway, that's all I have to say. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, give me a like, give me a subscribe. If you have a retailer that you've noticed have kind of changed in sizes a little bit, talk about it, let me know, because maybe I'm looking for a retailer that like I'm curious about, but I just haven't tried, because I'm not their typical size range people, and maybe they didn't have my size, maybe they have my size. But yeah, let me know. Bye.